Our AD podcast today, February 3rd, is talking all things Mariemont Warriors with AD Tom Nerl. Coach, how are we doing on this balmy Monday?
We are doing great. Nothing like warm weather in February, although you know you're going to pay for it in March.
Yes.
Even though Puxatawny Phil saw a shadow, Buckeye Chuck did not. So we're going to say that spring in Ohio is right around the corner.
And,
Sure
I,
feels like it today.
and Graders put out their new cherry chip, and it didn't see a shadow either. So we'll go with Graders, and
Yeah, the skyline didn't see its oyster cracker. So have you eaten that ice cream yet?
yes, no more 6 more weeks. So let's jump into it.
Have you eaten the skyline flavored graters yet?
I have not. Couple of
I
have
can't
you?
I cannot make myself do that. It just doesn't sound like it should taste good, but oh
Two
well.
of my buddies said it tastes like pumpkin pie with oyster crackers. So if you
Doesn't
like
sound
pumpkin pie.
I don't know if I like it with oyster crackers. That doesn't
Yeah.
sound good either.
Yeah, so that's what I'm hearing, but I have not tried it. But it's getting a lot of publicity.
I'm an Eggo Macy man, so oh well.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Let's start girls basketball. What a
Sure.
season they're having. I think I have them right now at 19-2.
Yeah.
The draw was this past weekend. They wrap up the regular season home game with Deer Park on Wednesday, and then on the 10th, uh, face Blanchester up at Mason. So let's talk girls basketball and their outstanding season, Tom.
Yeah, they're having a great season and we're getting to the point. I think they have four seniors and but just a lot of contributions all the way down the lineup with freshman players, sophomore players throughout the line. And Miller Spring has certainly gotten a lot of the credit as we go through, but the other players, Garrison and Pageant and Wanagi and Willett and Metz, as we go through the board, just it's a really good solid team effort. So, the exciting game up at Indian Hill the other week to take one to tie it at the buzzer and then win it in overtime. Kind of the opposite thing at Madera last week, a back and forth game. Started slow, we caught them, got it to overtime, and then just lost by a bucket there. So, very exciting game if you're there. Two games like that last week when you get to Madera. But a very good season for the girls. They were rewarded with the number one seed. As you said, they
Excellent.
host Deer Park on the varsity level Wednesday at 7:30. Beaver Creek will be down here at 6 o'clock to play the JV game.
Okay.
So they got the number one seed, which was good for our girls. We took the play-in game on the 10th against Blanchester. At Mason, if they win that game, they'll play the 13th against Cincinnati Country Day. Both those are 6 o'clock games at Mason. We get past CCD, and then it's the winner of Summit and Cincinnati Christian on the 18th at Mason. So, back out there, a lot of sites. There's seven divisions in basketball this year. So, a lot of different sites for tournament games. Just, the games are going to be rapid fire, but congratulations to Coach Spreen and his team. Hopefully they can finish things off. They had a nice bounce back win with Wyoming the other day. They were down five at a point, nip and tuck back and forth. Ended up pulling out a 7 point win. So one more win against a greatly improved Deer Park team on Wednesday, and we can wrap up a share of the league. So that would be a great bounce back year for our girls to get a league title. I think if we would have talked about this, maybe we did talk about this in November. If we had said, "Hey, we're sitting 19-2, and it's the first week of February," I think we had taken all that. So great season by them. Hopefully they can make a run into the tournament. Four wins puts them in the district, or three wins puts them in the district final, and that'd be a lot of fun to go up to Trotwood and play in that one.
The I love when coaches take the play-in game to keep the momentum going. That think about how many times over the years you see a really good season, they take a bye and they
Yeah.
come out, they just can't find the rhythm, and it's just they get upset. And I just like when coaches take that play-in game,
Yeah, the
keep it
college
going.
college football playoffs will show you a little bit about that one. But yeah, it would have been I think it would have been about 10 days, 12 days between games had we not taken the play-in game. So we had that there. We jumped in it. think
Pretty
Madera took the
smart.
other player game. So yeah, kind of give them a routine, give them a day off, maybe 2 days off, but then you have to get back after. They're in that mode of playing 2, 3 games a week, and I think it's really important to keep that. So great decision with the coaching staff here, and hopefully girls stay hot and make a run in the tournament.
Yeah, sounds great. Good luck to them. Let's go to the boys' side. They've been playing about 500 ball all season
Yeah.
long, and they have one more week before their tournament draw. And looks like they have Wyoming at home this Friday, so
Mhm.
that'll be a tough match. And let's talk boys basketball, Tom.
Yeah, that looked like murderer's row going into that week. Last week we opened up with Taylor, who's having a great season. A rivalry game on Friday with Madera at Madera, and then a well-playing Miami Valley Christian Academy team, coming in Saturday. So, very good effort on Tuesday with Taylor, just jumping up on them. They caught them on the right night. They really didn't have any answers for us till the fourth quarter.
Hmm.
I believe it was a 19-point lead going into the fourth.
Wow.
Taylor tightened up the press and the physicality a little bit and climbed back in the game. Made it close. They may have even taken the lead there. So we really got to be nip and tuck, and I think a 5-point win against Taylor. So that's a really good late season win for this team. That's really just trying to get above 500. There's some really good games. A couple games kind of not so good. Up at Madera the other night, typical Mariemont Madera game, just back and forth, 1 or 2 points after each of the quarters. Madera hits I believe they hit a late three in that one as well. To go up, we get the ball back with 10 seconds, a timeout at 6 seconds, and just kind of hurried things there, and ended up with a 2-point loss at Madera. So that's rough, but yeah, congratulations to them. The boys still played pretty well. Saturday, maybe a hangover from Friday. You play a 7:30 game on Friday, come back, play at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Miami Valley came out hot, smoking hot. I think they hit their first six threes.
Wow.
Um, and we were cold and didn't really catch up, and kind of befuddled a little bit in the first half with what we are trying to do. We were with what we are trying to do defensively. Better effort in the second half. So we've got a week to figure it out, but doesn't get easier with the Wyoming Cowboys coming in. They're undefeated. Big win for them against Elder on Saturday at their place. So everyone seems to like to shoot at our place. Elder had a record night. I think Miami Valley did. So we've got the Cowboys in here on Friday. On Tuesday, the Deer Park Wildcats come in. That'll be senior night for our boys. That'll wrap up the home portion of our winter season, and then Friday they wrap up the season at Reading. So right around that 500 mark, they're going to be about a fifth or sixth seed we project in the draw. So we'll see what happens. We're going to beat somebody in the tournament to go some places. Pretty good run the last 3, 4 years in the
Right.
districts. So hopefully we go a little bit further and we can put things together, get a good tournament draw, and get going. So they're hanging tough. Still a good amount of fight in them, and let's see what happens.
Got to play the game.
Yep, yep.
Good luck to them. Let's go to the smaller hardwood. Let's talk bowling.
Yeah, bowling's having a good season. They continue to pick up wins as we go along. They have their tournament draw. So this week they're at Stones on Tuesday with Wyoming, and then Wednesday they're home at Madison Bowl with Summit. Both of those matches at 4 o'clock. The
Great.
boys tournament the sectional tournament will be February the 11th at Cherry Grove Lanes, and the girls will be on Thursday the 13th at Cherry Grove Lane. So, couple situations here. We might be able to get a district, a bowler sneak in the district, and that would be fun. So hopefully they can put things together this week.
Yeah, and Cherry Grove's a good house. That's
It
good
is.
lanes and gets a lot of high school use, so that'll be fun. Good luck to them, and hopefully they can get some W's and make a run there in the tournament. So good luck to them. Let's
Cherry
jump
Grove will
to
be
the
cool
pool.
and loud and
Yeah,
and, and noisy. So and essential. So yeah, and there's a lot of tough teams that have to go into Cherry Grove. So hopefully we catch a little bit of luck here and make some noise.
sounds great. Good luck to both boys and girls there.
Yeah.
Let's jump into the pool, talk swimming and diving because it's tapering time because CHL championships are now behind us and
Yeah.
sectionals are this weekend.
Yeah, Julia Bowl at the CHL over Pal Crosley on Saturday. She's a 500 free champion. Quinn Heist brought home a couple gold medals himself in the 50 free and the 100 free. Quinn also set the CHL record in the 50 free. So
Right.
that he's having a tremendous season and just continues to go. They'll probably hold their taper off for 2 weeks as I'm sure they're going to taper for the state meet. It's
Right.
always little bit of a chess match when you get to this point of, how far do you think you can go, and then you start your taper. So, the boys will be at Princeton on Friday this week for their sectional meet. The girls will be at Mason on Saturday morning, and then everyone who qualifies from there will move on to Miami University the following Friday for the district. So, we're hoping to get a couple of swimmers, more than a couple up to districts, and maybe
Right.
we can sneak three swimmers in a relay up to Canton. So Canton's always lovely this time of year, but um, yeah, probably better than it used to be. I know when I first started being an AD here, there was always snow on the ground in Canton, and then the last couple of years just seemed to be less of it. But they got their fill, so
Yeah.
that's always a fun trip for them to make. And so yeah, so good luck to our coaches and our swimmers this week at Princeton and at Mason.
Yeah, good luck to them. Best of luck, and hope they swim fast and you can get some guys to advance. And perfect. So, Coach, we'll go
That's in
again next week.
February.
Yep, we'll go again next week. Kind of wrap up our winter shows, get everything teed up for the tournament for all the sports teams. Good luck to all your Warriors this week. And as always, Tom, thanks for your time. And we'll touch base next week and have a great week.
Thanks, Rob. We'll see everybody online. Have a great week. Thank you.